Get ready, Spotlight fans, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the breaking updates you need to know. From iconic throwbacks getting a fresh spin to surprising trend revivals and deep dives into what makes beloved stories tick, this is your essential download. Don't blink, don't breathe, because we're diving headfirst into the stories that are dominating headlines and capturing imaginations. We've got exclusive insights, behind-the-scenes peeks, and the context you need to stay ahead of the curve. It's fast, it's furious, and it's all right here. Stick around, you won't want to miss a single second. First up, a blast from the past is making waves. We're talking about a beloved supernatural teen drama that's getting a serious revival. Imagine seeing your favorite vampire Slayer back in action, armed and ready. We've got the inside scoop on the behind-the-scenes magic happening, including some seriously exciting set photos that have fans buzzing. Is this the dawn of a new era for a cult classic? Then, we shift gears to the world of style and nostalgia. Our favorite leading lady is weighing in on the trends that defined a generation. What 90s fashion staples are making a comeback, and which ones should stay firmly in the rearview mirror? Get ready for some candid opinions and a look at how these trends are influencing today's culture, all tied to a massive anniversary collection. It's a trip down memory lane with a modern twist. And that's not all. We're digging deeper into the philosophy behind bringing back iconic stories. Why do reboots and sequels resonate so strongly, and how can they honor the original while forging new paths? Plus, we've got the latest on the cast and the creative vision shaping this highly anticipated return. Prepare for the full breakdown, and once we're done, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from the Spears Spotlight. A stakeholder's return. Michelle Gellar ignites Buffy Reboot buzz. Get ready, Buffy fans, because the Hellmouth might just be stirring again. Michelle Gellar, the undeniable queen of slaying vampires, has just sent shockwaves through the fandom with a series of behind-the-scenes photos from the set of the highly anticipated Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot pilot. Seeing her reunited with her iconic wooden stake is more than just a nostalgic trip. It's a powerful signal that the spirit of Sunnydale is alive and well, and ready for a new generation. These glimpses into the production, particularly a snapshot featuring Gellar alongside Oscar-winning filmmaker Chloe Zhao, who is directing the pilot, have ignited a firestorm of speculation and excitement. The cult classic, which continues to captivate audiences and remains a streaming favorite, is experiencing a significant renaissance, and Gellar's active participation is fueling the flames. The images shared by Gellar on social media offer a thrilling peek behind the curtain. The first photo, featuring Gellar and Zhao, is particularly electrifying, hinting at the creative forces aligning to bring this beloved story back to life. It's a potent reminder of Gellar's enduring connection to the character, affectionately dubbed Little Miss Likes to Fight, who is once again armed with her signature weapon for vanquishing vampires. This isn't just a casual appearance. It suggests a deep dive into the world of Buffy, where the wooden stake is likely to be just one of many tools in her arsenal for new adventures. The online reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans flooding the comments section with declarations of excitement and anticipation. Many are celebrating what they're calling a Michelle Gellar renaissance, especially following her recent memorable cameo in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Beyond the iconic stake, the photo dump includes a fascinating detail. Gellar is seen holding a Buffy action figure, molded from her appearance in the show's penultimate episode, End of Days. This subtle nod to the original series' history, particularly to what many consider one of the greatest TV finales ever, has sent fans into a frenzy of analysis. They're dissecting every frame, searching for clues about the reboot's narrative direction. One fan theory, inspired by a photo of what appears to be a beach or desert location, suggests a potential connection to the first Slayer, the original warrior against the forces of darkness. This location, some fans speculate, could be where Buffy might take her new protege to commune with the first Slayer, echoing journeys taken by Buffy and the potentials in earlier seasons. The first Slayer herself first appeared in dreams during the Season 4 finale, Restless, adding another layer of potential significance to this visual cue. While these are fan interpretations, the intense scrutiny and speculation underscore the deep engagement and enduring interest in the Buffyverse. The reboot faces the significant question of which, if any, legacy characters will return to join the new Slayer. Speculation naturally turns to fan favorites like Allison Hannigan's Willow and Anthony Stewart Head's Giles. However, the tragic passing of Michelle Trachtenberg means the reunion of the Summers sisters is sadly off the table. The success of this pilot hinges on its ability to capture the magic of the original while forging a compelling new path. With Hulu set to be the home of the reboot, the anticipation is palpable, and fans are eagerly awaiting an official season order. The return of Buffy is more than just a television event. It's a cultural moment, and Sarah Michelle Gellar is at its electrifying center. But what does the future hold for other iconic characters? And can this new chapter truly capture the lightning in a bottle that made the original so special? We'll be right back with more on the trends making a comeback. 90s Nostalgia Ride. Sarah Michelle Gellar on trends past and present. Get ready for a trip down memory lane, because Sarah Michelle Gellar is taking us back to the decade that style forgot and then remembered. In an exclusive chat with People, the beloved actress, known for her iconic roles and timeless appeal, is dishing on the 90s trends she's embracing with open arms and those she's happy to leave in the past. This conversation comes as Gellar partners with eBay for its 30th anniversary celebration, curating a collection that screams 90s cool, proving that some fashion moments are truly built to last. Gellar, who has navigated the ever-changing landscape of pop culture with grace and style, shared her thoughts on which 90s staples are making a welcome return. I like that the t-shirts and the slip dresses came back because to me, a slip dress is always the easiest thing to wear. It's always comfortable. I'm always here for a good slip dress moment, she enthused. This sentiment resonates deeply with anyone who appreciates effortless style and comfort. The slip dress, a true 90s icon, offers both. It's a versatile piece that can be dressed up or down, embodying the decade's blend of grunge and minimalism. However, not all 90s comebacks have Gellar's full endorsement. When it comes to trends she'd rather see stay buried in the past, her answer is clear: chokers. The one that's coming back that I don't totally get is the chokers, because I feel like chokers cut your neck off. That's the one that I'm not totally behind, she admitted. Her reasoning is refreshingly candid. I just don't feel like it's as elongating as everyone thinks. That's just my opinion. It's a sentiment that might surprise some, given the choker's enduring popularity, but Gellar's focus on the aesthetic impact is pure fashion commentary. To celebrate its 30th anniversary, eBay has launched the 95 Shop, an immersive retail experience and online destination that brings together the most iconic fashion, collectibles, and even motors from the 90s. This curated collection features a treasure trove of 90s memorabilia, including signed items from Gellar's own Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Imagine owning a piece of television history. The collection also boasts high-fashion items like a 1995 Karl Lagerfeld for Chanel Rue Cambon Paris belt and a 1994-95 Michael Jordan autographed Bulls M&N White 45 jersey, showcasing the decade's diverse style landscape. In a heartwarming gesture, Gellar has personally signed several collectible Buffy pieces for the collection, with all proceeds from their auction going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, blending nostalgia with philanthropy. Interestingly, Gellar's own daughter, Charlotte Grace, 15, has become a surprising style consultant, often offering her mother lessons in 90s fashion. My daughter will be like, "Oh, you're not wearing it right," Gellar recounted with a laugh. I'm like, "Oh no, I know how to wear it in the 90s. We were having this discussion the other day about scrunch socks, and I was like, trust me, I wore scrunch socks with my skirts the first time it came around." Despite their differing tastes, Gellar shares that her daughter is welcome to borrow anything from her closet. Most of the time, our fashion sense and what we like are so different, except when it comes to the stuff from the 90s, whether it's the clothing, the chokers, the Fendi baguette, it's the one time that we're on the same page. The 95 Shop pop-up in New York City and its online counterpart offer a chance for everyone to relive the 90s magic. With Sarah Michelle Gellar leading the charge on 90s fashion, it's clear that this decade's trends are here to stay, at least for those she approves of. Now, let's dive into the deeper conversation about why these revivals are so compelling. Stay tuned, because we're about to explore the very heart of why beloved stories get a second life, and what it takes to get them right. We're talking reboots, sequels, and the enduring power of fan connection. The Art of Revival. Sarah Michelle Gellar on defending reboots and honoring legacy. In an era dominated by sequels, prequels, and reboots, the debate over revisiting beloved franchises rages on. But Sarah Michelle Gellar, a figure intrinsically linked to one of television's most enduring cult classics, is stepping forward to defend the practice. While fans eagerly await news on the potential series order for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot pilot, Gellar is offering profound insights into her decision to return to the role of Buffy Summers and her perspective on creative revivals. Speaking with USA Today, she articulated a deep appreciation for work that continues to resonate, emphasizing the profound personal and professional fulfillment that comes from creating art that stands the test of time and continues to connect with audiences across generations. I've been fortunate enough that I've had work that people remember from all different times, and as an actor, you just hope you do work that not just stands the test of time, and that people still remember, but they still enjoy, Gellar shared. She highlighted the powerful emotional connection fans maintain with her past projects, noting, if your art that you've created is still meaningful and also, as the world changes, that it still has emotional resonance to the fans, that's all we could ever ask for. This sentiment underscores the unique bond between creators and their audience, a connection that fuels the desire for continuation and exploration of these cherished worlds. Gellar also addressed the common criticism that artists, and particularly herself, become too tied to their iconic roles. But I also feel like some people get stuck in that. I don't feel like anyone's ever done that to me. It's not like people only know me from one thing in the 90s, or they only want to see me as one thing from the 90s. I've been extremely fortunate. This perspective suggests a balanced view of legacy, where past successes are celebrated but do not define the entirety of an artist's career. For Gellar, revisiting a character like Buffy Summers isn't merely about nostalgia, it's an opportunity to evolve as an actor. To get the chance to be able to build on those original performances is pretty lucky, she stated, viewing the reboot as a chance to infuse her seasoned acting skills into a role she originated years ago. Her defense of reboots, sequels, and revivals is rooted in a belief that the quality of the execution is paramount. I feel like people are really hard on it, but you never get mad every time someone does a new adaptation of Shakespeare or Bronte or any of the classics, she argued. Gellar posits that storytelling is cyclical, with new interpretations breathing fresh life into timeless narratives. At the end of the day, there's only so many stories in the world, and they all sort of are derivatives, she explained. I think as long as they're good and it's not just a rehashing, as long as the work is put in, it's all about the DNA. If you can capture the DNA of an original, I think you're golden. During an interview at the Filming Italy Sardinia Festival, Gellar reflected on the absence of social media during her original Buffy run, contrasting it with the pressures faced by today's young actors who must also be content creators. Her return to the Buffyverse wasn't immediate. It was a decision carefully considered over years. For so many years, I said no to a possible return of the series. I didn't want to reintroduce something we had already seen. I waited for the right time to come. Then Chloe Zhao, a big Buffy fan, proposed the project to me, and I accepted. The gestation was long. It's been 3 years, and we're still working on it, she revealed. Gellar indicated that the new iteration will aim for a lighter tone than the latter seasons of the original, seeking a balance between new and old characters, even dreaming of bringing back deceased characters if the narrative allows. Gellar emphasized the challenge of modernizing the series' themes, particularly its exploration of feeling like an outsider in a social media-saturated world, and how it navigates space-time boundaries relevant to today's society. The cast list for the pilot is extensive, featuring a mix of new talent and seasoned actors, all contributing to this ambitious new chapter. The revival's success hinges on its ability to capture the original's essence while forging its own distinct identity. And speaking of capturing that original DNA, we're diving into how this new Buffy reboot is aiming to do just that, honoring the show's legacy while forging a new path. Stick around for the exclusive details. Honoring the Slayer's DNA, Gellar on Buffy Reboot's vision. As the beloved supernatural teen drama, Buffy the Vampire Slayer gears up for a potential revival, the question on every fan's mind is how this new iteration will honor the legacy of the original while carving out its own identity. Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is not only reprising her iconic role as Buffy Summers, but also executive producing the upcoming Hulu pilot, has offered crucial insights into this delicate balancing act. She emphasizes that the new project is deeply committed to preserving the show's original DNA, ensuring that the core spirit that captivated audiences for 7 seasons remains intact. Gellar shared with IGN that the enduring appeal of fandoms like Buffy stems from more than just the show itself. It's about the vibrant community that has grown around it. Fandoms like Buffy still resonate today because it's not just about the show, but about the community that's grown around it, she explained. This sense of belonging and shared experience is central to the show's enduring power. Gellar believes the heart of Buffy has always been about found family, that sense of belonging and being loved for who you are, and that's more important now than ever. This core theme, she asserts, is what makes the new chapter so meaningful, as it aims to both revisit the past and honor the foundational elements of the original series. The Spears Spotlight has exclusively revealed that Ryan Kara Armstrong has been cast as the new Slayer in the untitled project. Gellar expressed her profound connection with the young actress, stating, "From the moment I saw Ryan's audition, I knew there was only one girl that I wanted by my side." She praised Armstrong's emotional intelligence and talent at such a young age, noting that her smile lights up even the darkest room. This casting choice highlights the reboot's focus on nurturing new talent while maintaining a strong link to the original's spirit. Armstrong's character is described as an introverted high school student, suggesting a fresh perspective on the Slayer archetype. This endeavor has been in development for some time, with the Spears Spotlight reporting in February that the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot was nearing a pilot order from Hulu. Clay Zhao is attached to direct the pilot, with Nora and Lila Zuckerman penning the script. Adding another layer of pedigree, Dolly Parton is returning as an executive producer through her $100 banner, having been instrumental in the original series' success. It's important to note, however, that Buffy creator Joss Whedon, who also helmed the 1992 film on which the series is based, is not involved in the reboot. His absence follows a series of misconduct allegations that have kept him out of Hollywood's official capacity since 2021. Gellar's vision for the reboot is not merely a carbon copy of the past. She aims to modernize the themes of the series, particularly in exploring what it means to feel like an outsider in a world increasingly dominated by social media. The reboot intends to delve into the space-time boundaries that affect society today, ensuring the narrative remains relevant and resonant for contemporary audiences. This forward-thinking approach, combined with a commitment to honoring the original's core values and community spirit, suggests that the new Buffy has the potential to be both a nostalgic comfort and a groundbreaking new chapter. The success will hinge on its ability to balance these elements, creating a story that speaks to both longtime fans and newcomers alike. And that brings us to the end of our deep dives for today. But before you go, we've got a lightning round recap of all the top stories. Don't miss it. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Sarah Michelle Gellar ignite excitement with behind-the-scenes glimpses of the Buffy reboot, got the inside scoop on 90s trends with SMG herself, explored the philosophy behind reboots and sequels, and learned how the new Buffy is honoring its iconic DNA. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you don't miss our next update. Like this video if you found it helpful, leave a comment with your thoughts on the Buffy reboot, and follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content. Thanks for watching the Spears Spotlight.